So about 2 years ago, approximately like October 21st, 2022, I made a video called The First Descendant Beta is Cool. Now, essentially, it was just me playing the Steam beta playtest for The First Descendants. And obviously, they've had more playtests since that time. And as of more recently, I think in like the first week or second week of April, they had another cross-play beta playtest, whatever you want to call it. I didn't get to play the cross-play beta playtest, but what I did get to play was the Steam beta playtest. It was very limited on the characters you could play as. Of course, you could play as, I think his name was like Lyric or something like that. There was the Frost chick, and then there was Ajax, and then there was Bunny. And I'm pretty sure you got to choose between like 6 total characters at that time, 2 years ago. But I decided to go with the Frost chick. She just seemed really cool to me. I always love like using frost magic in like any other fantasy game. So like in Diablo 4, I think I even like showed this in a video previously where I did a full like frost focused build. Like even in Skyrim, I even use like the frost shout because it just either slows them or just completely freezes them in an icicle. So I like ice magic a lot, or like ice related things. One thing that I ended up doing yesterday on the last day of June, I decided to watch the character trailers because obviously the game is about to release. Well, I mean, this is going up on the 2nd of July, so the game is probably out for some people already. So if you guys are enjoying it, let me know what you think about it. I haven't played it yet as of recording this video, so there will be another video going on later today on the 2nd, but stay tuned for that. But there is something I want to talk about. So I watched the character trailers because the First Descendants YouTube channel was like dropping the videos for each character trailer that's going to be out by the time of the release of the game. And a lot of things have changed. Like the abilities that I saw from Ajax and the Frost chick, it were so different, but yet they maintained the same concept. So Ajax, honestly, from my memory, like it was 2 years ago, so cut me some slack. Ajax's abilities seem the same. I think his passive is the one thing that's actually changed since then. Other than that, I don't think his abilities are as buggy as they used to be. Like, I think his shield, like his drop down shield in front of him was like a lot smaller. I think his like spheric shield was also a lot smaller. I think this one though that they were showing in the trailer it looks a lot better than what I was seeing 2 years ago. And then the Frost chick, like, bro, she looks busted right now. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm looking at her like abilities and stuff like that. Bro, they are nothing like I saw like 2 years ago. It looks like it has like a wider range of effect, and they just look like they do more. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's been so long since I last seen it, but I know it looks different. It's just, oh my goodness. But other than that, I mean, I'm really excited to play the First Descendant because it's a looter shooter. We don't get a lot of those. I mean, the last two, like out of recent memory, that were hyped up to this like magnitude, or not even magnitude, I should say, but like, a looter shooter that has, I guess you could say, AAA quality, were Anthem and Outriders. We know what happened to both of those. They're non-existent right now. They have like a total of like 200 players across both games. So I'm really excited for the First Descendant. In my opinion, I think as long as they keep up the content, regardless of what their server capacities can handle, I think they'll be fine. I mean, people are gonna look at what happened to Helldivers. There were so many people playing that they couldn't even get everybody in at once. And even though people were waiting like hours to just get into the queue to like play the game, people still played it for as long as they did. It lasted like what, 6 months? The hype, bro. That's pretty fucking good. If it doesn't win multiplayer game of the year, I lose all faith in people. I think a common issue with looter shooters is that they just don't have enough content on release. It happened to Anthem. Obviously, there was more going on with Anthem behind the scenes, like. There was just certain weapons that you can get early game that can literally like nuke and actually be the best weapon in the game. For Outriders, I think for me, it just wasn't fun. I played Outriders. It didn't hit. I'm going to be so honest. I know that like now they have a lot more content. I think it's just too late for them. They had their moment and they blew it. And I'm glad, they supported it after everybody had like given up on it. But I mean, you gotta hit the marks you got to hit the marks, especially when you have so much like coverage about your game and in such a like a niche category. I mean, now I think it's pretty niche looter shooters because now it's just what Destiny, Warframe, and I don't even consider those looter shooters to be honest. But I really have hope for First Descendants. I really hope the monetization isn't too crazy. Obviously, I know they're gonna have to make their money somehow as a free to play game. That's fine. But like I don't think your skin should be $20-$30. Yikes. I mean, dude, 15, all right. I think 15's fair enough as long as the skin looks good. All right. Other than that, I feel like a basic like recolor should be at most $10, and even then it's pushing it. But I'm just hoping for content because last time I played, there was just it wasn't a lot of content. They had a couple game modes to choose from, but it seemed like a generic looter shooter. I hope that they added more depth to the gameplay too. I see that they added the zip line to be, I guess you could say, more interactable with the environment. So now you can actually use it instead of just like vaulting to certain places. That's really cool. And I'll be honest, I will record a video for it. I want to see how it is. Depending on how it turns out, we'll see. You know, you really don't know these days with certain games because the hype can go super high as fast as it can go super low. So we don't know. Also, I got to make a video on the new Warframe that came out. I totally just, I guess you could say, ignored the fact that it even dropped. I think I mentioned in a video before that it was going to drop like last month, and I just totally forgot, dude. I don't know. I got to make a video on that too. Yeah, First Descendants, man. It's coming out in another hour and a half. Sadly, I won't have a video until tomorrow afternoon because obviously I have work. You know, I'm not unemployed to be playing games at every given moment. You'll get a video. We'll see how it turns out. It might not be a regular video because I will be playing with friends, but you'll get a first look, and I guess you could say first thoughts on what I think about the game as I play it. So other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and that's about it. Bye.